guys.
Well, you've answered some of the questions, but if I ask you these questions, just go ahead and repeat what you have to say. Our treasurer has the big responsibility of keeping track of our funds as well as creating a budget for the organization. In the possible chance of gaining more funds next year, how will you propose we utilize these funds for the advantages of the org?
That's a good question. I think now that we know what we kind of need for next semester, whether it's supplies for our PCN, whether it be tickling sticks or even food for the meetings, so we're not all putting in personal money towards that, that would be a good idea. And then just whatever they need, I guess. We could set that money for that as well. Oh, and then as well as for transportation, when we go to other conferences, I know that student government, if we ask, will help fund that. So that way we don't have to pay out of pocket. Student government would be able to cover some of those funds, and I would be more than willing to ask for our club.
Awesome. Besides being treasurer, you have the responsibility of chairing the fundraising committee. What ideas do you have for the 2017-2018 year?
I think it would be good for a fundraising committee to all come together and share ideas, because I know I have a lot of ideas, but I would love to hear what everybody else has to say and what they like to think. For this Beds of Hope fundraiser that we've done, that was just something I figured out, but when Joanne reached out to me and said that she loves it, I was like, go for it. Because if you're passionate about this, I know that you could be a great asset to us. And I think a lot of us have a lot of different ideas that we can use to be successful instead of Diet and Donates, just like other ways for all of us to get involved. And just so it's not just one person taking care of all the money, I can help train whoever is interested in being the treasurer for next semester, get things together so that way they feel prepared. And if we have people in the fundraising committee, I feel like that would be a great idea for them.
Bless you. Why is Kapamilya Club so important to you?
Well, I think for me, it's just experiencing and getting to know a lot of different people. You guys, some of you know, like some of us in this room have grown up together in the church, and that was our own Filipino community. But I think outside of that, I haven't really met anybody that's Filipino or just like hung out with us in a way that makes me feel more comfortable with myself. And like I said earlier, I'm a part of a lot of different organizations on campus. And I see, and I walk around school, and I think, like, there's a lot of Filipinos here, I'm pretty sure. We just, like, all come together and do something. And this organization has been, this club, this family has been really impactful for me just because it's just a new family and different people, and I love you guys. And it just blows my mind that this room, like, all these people, like, we haven't even been together for 6 months. Like, it hasn't even been that long. And, like, you guys are, like, my best friends already, so it's, like, crazy, like, how much of an impact this has been, not only for me, but not only Ybor, but for everybody else. And I feel like if we can give that back to new people and, like, the upcoming members, that would be
Okay, awesome. Thanks, can we have our secretary candidate come on up?
Go everybody!
Okay.
I'm gonna do it right next to you.
Okay. Tell me when you're ready so I can turn on the flag either way.
Okay, I'm ready. Okay, magandang gabi sa inyo lahat.
Wow!
Already, yes. Welcome to the CAP election 2017. Hey! So, I'm Annabelle Mugan, for those of you who do not know, and I will be running for secretary this year. I want to start off with saying how excited I am and how happy I am that Kapamilya Club is expanding. As your secretary, I will have an organized conduct communicating with all of you. Since I will be in charge of the meeting notes, I want everyone's opinions to be taken into consideration. We can bring our Kappa fam closer, combining different ideas that can create more memories for next year. And as your secretary for next year, I will be responsible for a number of responsibilities that I'm capable of taking on. I want to push to promote our Kappa fam, creating special designs, posters, running like event tables and stuff, and just like Josh said. And my most important is for Kappa to be at Fajita Fest this year for the incoming freshmen, because it's gonna be hard to get our name out if we're not there, because that's what really pushed me there at the Fajita Fest this year. And we need to work together to get our Kappa fam bigger. So vote for Anvil for secretary. Thank you. I have a present. Chicago! So, we have one present around. I mean, they're really big.
Dang, we were worried about
You got bait. All right, guys, settle down. I know there's food, but we should ask these questions. Okay. We need a secretary that is very organized and up to date with emails and records. What qualifications do you have to aid you in doing so?
Okay, that's a good question too. So basically, I feel like I would be a good candidate because I am very good with communication. I have good communication skills, so I could check my email like a lot too. And like kind of what I said earlier about because I know one of the duties is making posters and flyers and stuff like that. I feel like I'd be a good candidate because I have to do that for my other job for the salon, so I have to promote myself a lot. So I feel like I would be able to promote our club a lot. So that answers the question.
The use of social media, ads, flyers, and emails help us to properly communicate with the members of this organization. What improvements or ideas can you make to the system to offer for its purpose?
Okay, kind of like what Josh used to do. He used to make a lot of flyers and stuff for like our spirit weeks or anything, or meetings. I'd like to do the same, but I would like to print out some more so we could have it all around the school, different places, dorms, everything too. So, I don't know, just get our name out more. I want, this is like my big goal for next year. I want like a bigger Kapamilya band. So, yeah,
Awesome.
thank you.
Okay, last question. Why is Kapamilya Club important to you?
Okay, so it's important to me because I wrote a little bit of a story I wanted to incorporate into my speech, but I didn't know how, so I was just going to leave it out. But I'm glad you asked this question, so now I can kind of speak about it. From the first day I came to EMU, I knew I wanted to get involved, and I ran for the Miss Philippines pageant of Michigan, and last summer that really brought me closer to the Filipino culture because I wasn't really involved. I didn't know like any Filipinos. No one went to our school, so it was different. And then originally I came here to the school and I was like, oh my god, I'm so excited! Like there's gonna be a Filipino club, and there was not. So I was like, what? And then I was like, oh, I'm gonna create one, and I pushed it off because I was like so stressed, like New Year's. So I was like, oh well. And then about a month later, this Asian boy. He walks up to me. I'm just working at the Commons. I have a flawless shirt on, and my favorite job in this hat. He walks up to me. He's like, "Are you Filipino?" And I was like, "What?" Like nobody even talks to me when I'm at the Commons. So that was really cool, and that's how that all started. And then after that, like, I'm just really happy. This is honestly the only work that I'm involved with right now. So I'm really happy that I got to join you guys. I got to make new friends, a family. So like. It was really cool. And then this week in my writing class, we were asked, what's our favorite like memory? What's your highlights of your first year here? I was like, I can't even, I was like, I have no memories but you guys. So, so that's like what I talked about in my writing class. So thank you guys.
Thank you, Isabel. Okay, so can we have our culture chair candidate come on up? Nico!
My name is Nico.
Oh, wait. Okay, go.
I am running for culture chair for Kapamilya. I am enthusiastic and passionate about maintaining and promoting our sense of Filipino culture throughout our organization and throughout all of Eastern Michigan University. I have a lot of energy and ideas to bring to the table. I am prepared to lead the development of events like Culture Night and like fashion shows with all our cool ideas that we can do. It would be my honor to lead the promotion of our arts and other manifestations of human intellectual achievement for our club. Thank you.
Okay. So the Filipino Culture Night is clearly going to be a main goal for the incoming New Year this fall. What ideas do you have to organize a fun and interesting event for members and friends or even family alike?
Well, I think the most important thing for Filipino Culture Night is like getting everyone involved. Like I know that like I don't have like all the ideas, but you guys like have the real ideas. So I feel like if we get more people involved and we really promote the events, like advertising, and really supporting each other. And for real, like I feel like we have some great leaders in this room. Like, oof, I'm excited for that.
So culture is one of the most main focuses we have for the organization. Not only to educate others, but to also create a sense of familiarity for those who can connect with the Filipino culture. What do you want to focus on more culturally? Is it modern topics or traditional education? And explain.
Culturally, what kind of things do we really like about our Filipino culture? You know, why do we love this so much, you know? So really, the essence of family and community, you know, and good food, and just like being kind. You know, we all feel like that is really in our culture, you know? And if we can spread that to not just people in our group, but invite the rest of Eastern to share in our joy, I think that is something I'm interested in.
Okay. Last question. Why is Kapamilya Club important to you?
Kapamilya Club. Cool. It's really important to me because, you know, where I came from, like, you know, the Filipinos, where I'm from, like, they don't like see me for me, you know. Like, when I came out as gay, they were not accepting, you know. They would, till to this day, like no one talked to me about it. So when I see Filipino, I'm interested. I'm like, okay, Roman Catholic. They're not about the gay thing. I get really nervous, you know. But like when I came here, man, I was like really nervous. Like you guys like accepted me and you loved me and you saw me for who I was. Like I was gay from the very get-go. And you guys, right?